hopefully it is pretty good, right? I'm hoping so. It's only a minute long, so like, you know, yeah, it's not too long, but hopefully it has some good juicy stuff in this trailer. So yeah, let's react to it in 3, 2, 1, play. Jeff's Pizza. Okay. Yo, it's Spring Bonnie! Yo! Oh, that's sick! That's sick! Where's he going? It's 8-bit! What? It's... wait! Oh, it's like this? Oh, that's actually insane. It's actually insane. Oh, it's that type of game. Oh my god! No way. A golden Freddy suit? What? What? Oh my days. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. That's so good. That is so good. That is actually... I'm actually speechless at that. That was actually so good. Like, it's 8-bit and everything. Like, the gameplay style of it, I love it. It works so well for a it works so well for a book like Into the Pit. You know, I thought they were going to do some, like, free roam game, like Security Breach, or, like, some sort of, like, sit and survive type game, like the original FNAF games, but no, it's, like, it's like basically the book, but as an 8-bit story, like, with all of you can make your own choices by like pressing A and all that stuff, like the objectives and all like that. Like, it looks so good, and like it seems like you're just Oswald trying to like survive against like Spring Bonnie and stuff. It's like pretty good. Like, where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Like here, this looks sick. Like, this looks sick. It's like press A to continue. Like, what were you thinking? Hiding in that nasty old thing? Didn't you hear me calling you? So, like, this is Oswald's dad, okay? So, let's just break down the trailer, okay? So, pretty much, let's just react to it. Right, so, Jeff's Pizza, right? Jeff's Pizza is basically this pizzeria that used to be Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, okay? It used to be. But then it's closed down. This is the pizzeria where the missing children's incident happened, where Spring Bonnie killed the kids and put them into the animatronics. Like, it looks like a FNAF pizzeria, right? It's just rebranded now as Jeff's Pizza. A bus stop and everything. So, like, you know, it's pretty good. Like, and that's why there's a ball pit in here and all like that, because it's from Freddy Fazbear's. But yeah, that's Jeff's Pizza. That's it at night, I'm pretty sure. I think. It could just be like an effect on the trailer, I don't know. But yeah. And then there's this shot right here. This shot looks absolutely sick. It's like Spring Bonnie. It's not William Afton, it's more like the sort of agony and the remnant and all. Like, it's more like a memory kind of William Afton. That makes sense. It's like an entity that's sort of like a memory of William Afton. The FNAF book lore is really hard to explain, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, he's waving at us, like telling us, like getting us to follow him and all like that, like, you know, in the story of FNAF where he lured the kids into the back room and all like that. He's waving at us. Sick shot right here where it's like shining down. It looks a bit like Glitch Trap here actually, with like the head shape and all, but yeah. This is sick. He's like, you know, follow me, like that type of thing. His eyes are glowing. It's 8-bit as well. And then he just starts walking off into the back room with us following him. That's probably going to be the scene, you know, like in the books where he gets Oswald to follow him and he leads him into the back room and he shows him like the little thing that he has done, and then Oswald starts running that thing. Can't really remember. I can't remember the story of Into the Pit, but all I know is that it was good. and it works definitely for a game like this. They have the Bonnie neon light, a ticket eater, you know, at the arcade when like you win all these tickets and you put it into the ticket machine and it counts all your tickets and stuff. So this is Oswald coming out of an event, hiding from Spring Bonnie probably in the arcade. Now what's this? This is Oswald walking through the pizzeria. So you have the paper pals up on the wall. Freddy poster. That looks like Toy Bonnie, which is strange. Like, maybe it could just be like an Easter egg or something. Like, I don't know what pizzeria it's at, really. I think it's just at the original pizzeria where the kids went missing, you know. But yeah, and there's also, for some reason, Freddy in a basketball jersey for some reason with a basketball. It's very strange. But yeah, that's just that, I guess. You have the tables with like the party hats on. It's the original FNAF 1 style chairs as well, I think. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. You can tell Oswald's looking scared. You have balloons, gift boxes, all that stuff. The chairs have fallen over. This looks very like, it looks very dreamlike in my opinion. Like it's like Oswald's dreaming this, but he's probably not. It's probably just a really creepy looking pizzeria. Look, so this must be like the front counter. There's like a hot dog thing. There's, I think that's a slice of pizza on the thing. I don't even know. I can't really tell because it's, you know, 8-bit. It says objective, follow the creature. So Spring Bonnie, the creature, is probably luring him somewhere. Maybe the employees only room. We don't know. But he has like a heart rate thing anyway. Like if you saw that, like it's so you can look at his heart rate and all, which is like right there, like it's really cool. So yeah, he's like following Spring Bonnie, the creature, somewhere, probably to like, you know, he's luring him somewhere to kill him or something, we don't know. And then there's this shot, right? Now, see this, you can faintly see the original FNAF animatronics on the wall. Now, they say in the book, right, that there was like scuffed out things of the animatronics on the wall, because this is just the old FNAF location but like remade, like it's taken over by a new business, Jeff's Pizza. It's like, you know, it's just its own new thing, you know. So yeah, you can faintly see Freddy, Bonnie and Chica right there. It says that the ball pit is off limits. You can see like a somewhat handprint. I think that's a handprint, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the ball pit. This is the time traveling ball pit. I know how weird that sounds, but this ball pit takes you back in time to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, where you can see the memory of Spring Bonnie and all that jazz, and it's just, you know, it's crazy. It's a crazy book. Then his dad comes in saying, "What were you thinking, hiding in that nasty old thing? Didn't you hear me calling you?" The nasty old thing he's referring to is the ball pit. Since this is like a years and years old, it says do not use. Oswald uses it because he's bored. So yeah, it's pretty crazy, and it takes him back in time. He meets Spring Bonnie and it's just chaotic. And then yeah, now this is the shot that like I've been really wanting to look at. Spring Bonnie literally jumps out of the ball pit. Like this is the shots I'm looking forward to in the game, where it's just like these up close detailed shots of like retro style Spring Bonnie jumping out of the ball pit. He steals Oswald's, is it Oswald or Oscar? I can't remember his name, but he steals his dad and everyone sees him as like Oswald's dad. It's hard to explain, but yeah, like he jumps out. Oh, that's a sick shot actually. Like that looks sick. It's like you can see that, you know, it's not William Afton, because William Afton would not have sharp teeth inside of him and like all this stuff. This is probably how the missing kids saw Spring Bonnie, like, you know, with this evil monster that, you know, that took their lives and put them in the robots, like that type of thing. They seen him as like some monster type thing. It was like, it's crazy, but like he's like a memory, if that makes sense. It's hard to explain. But yeah, he jumps out, steals Oswald's dad for some reason. He's dad napping him for some reason. He drags him into the ball pit, like in the book. He drags him into the ball pit, and he takes over the role of his dad, basically. Like, Oswald is the only person that sees him as Spring Bonnie. Everyone else just sees him as his dad, you know? Like, they would see his dad as, like, this guy. Oswald would be seeing his dad as this thing. Think of how creepy that would be. Like, just having that thing go into your house, everyone thinking it's your dad, but it's not actually your dad. Your dad's in a ball pit somewhere. It's like time traveling. Like a crazy person, but yeah. He drives his dad into the ball pit. Oswald is getting like really scared and stuff. But yeah, so okay, this is actually pretty quick. So Circus Baby is on the wall for some reason. We have a cutout of Freddy here holding his microphone and pizza slice. It's pretty cool looking. Oswald looks scared and he's running off somewhere. I don't even know if this kid's name is Oswald. I could be saying a completely different name to what it actually is. But yeah, I haven't saw the book in a long time, so I can't remember. So yeah, he's running away, so he's clearly saw something. Yeah, he's running back to all the areas he was at. And then there's this, right? That looks a little bit like the puppet. I'm not sure though. That picture looks a little bit like the puppet. Like you can see like the buttons and then the white mask and all. And it could be the puppet, but I'm not sure. There's a spring lock suit just lying on the ground. Okay, there's also like scratch marks and stuff. So like clearly people have already tried this before. So it's like, it looks like it's Golden Freddy, basically. It's posed like Golden Freddy. It's like a spring lock suit. It's an empty spring lock suit. It's a hiding spot for Oswald to hide from Spring Bonnie. We see this like later on in the trailer bit. So like he gets into the suit. Yeah. And yeah, like the spring locks and all. He just crawls into the suit. And this is Oswald's POV inside the suit. It's like, it's a dark room. He sees nothing but the darkness. Like, he's hiding, you can hear him breathing, and then this is all you see. Imagine how scary that's gonna be. You just see the book version of Spring Bonnie just walking around into the pit, Spring Bonnie. It looks so, and then he notices you. It's so creepy, man. I don't like it. Like he starts like examining the suit to see if you're in there or not, and it's just, it seems like it's gonna be very story focused, which makes sense because it's based off a book. You know, a book is a story. You know, like it's not gonna go focus on game elements. It's more or less just gonna be like objectives, like find your dad, go to this, do this, go to that, do that. Like it's not really gonna have these mechanics type things apart from like the hide and all that stuff. Like, but I feel like the main focus is gonna be on the story of this. Like they're adapting the books into a game. That's gonna be difficult to do because I've seen the FNAF books. Like they're really convoluted. They're really complicated. So, you know, seeing it as like, as a game, it seems like it's a challenge, but I feel like they're gonna pull it off because this, I already feel like they have pulled it off. Yeah, like he's inspecting the suit, and then he does this. He opens up the suit and shows this. That is just scary. It's like, this must be like a game over type thing where you get jump scared or something. But yeah, like he jump scares the Oswald and the title Five Nights at Freddy's into the pit. It looks pretty good, honestly. And then that's it. Honestly, like I feel like if this game does well, and it probably will do well, you know, I think they're gonna sell this game for like, I mean, Scott said this has actually been in development for quite some time, so this could be like a lot bigger than we initially expected. You know, it could just be like a wee small hour-long game. It could be like 3 hours. Like, who knows? Like, it could be a long game. You know. Into the Pit is like a short story, right? So like the book itself, it has 3 short stories, right? There's Into the Pit, that's the first story. To Be Beautiful, that's the second story with Eleanor and all like that. And then there's Count the Ways with Funtime Freddy, right? So that makes Into the Pit like a shorter story. It's not like a full-blown novel, if that makes sense. So it's not that long, if that makes sense. Like, it's sort of just, it doesn't waste time. It's very fast-paced. It goes like from thing to thing to thing, like that type of thing. And so it could just be a short game. I reckon they'd get away with selling this game for like £5 or £10, if I'm being honest, because it's looking pretty good. And I think this will probably be on consoles. It could just be like a Steam exclusive, who knows, but like, or it could even be released on Game Jolt, we don't know. Like, Scott sometimes likes to release games exclusively to Game Jolt. Like, I'll be playing it day one anyway, because you know me. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. I feel like they could do something like this with the Silver Eyes, honestly. Like, the Silver Eyes is like this, but like blown out of proportion. Like, it's really a big story. It's like 400 pages long, and you know, it's an interesting story as well. It would work like a game like this, you know, like especially the ending with Dave Miller or William Afton getting springlocked and stuff. There's a lot they could do with this type of game if they add the books to the game universe, kind of, where they're sort of just adapting the books into games, and like, it's just going to be really cool, I think. I hope they do with more of the books, because in my opinion, Into the Pit's a good book, but it isn't the best, right? It isn't the best. I think that, honestly, I haven't even read it, but like, I've heard the stories of it, and like, I honestly think that the Silver Eyes would work really well. So yeah, I hope they do make a Silver Eyes game like this in the future. You know, Scott obviously likes the concept of adapting the book into a game like this here, you know. So yeah, that was my reaction to the Into the Pit game. Sorry if I was like, you know, just rambling on. I'm just like, I'm really excited for this game. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and this has been Kino, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.